Weird. She's alive. She's alive. She's alive.
She's alive. Science girl, where you at? Science girl, you want to come out and play? So Science girl says that I support swatters. I support swatters. Well, I don't have swatters up on my panel, nor do I have CPS callers up on my panel, nor do I have people who call other people's jobs up on my panel, nor have I had my Discord cherry popped by somebody that went real high. But Science girl, come on. I know you're in there because you just left the post a minute ago. Come on, Science girl. Come on, you and Karina, come on over here. You and your new best friend. Karina not only called CPS, she also called my job. She called my apartment complex. She was trying to find a way to get me charged with a crime. But hey, let's bring her on up because she wants to talk about Molly. Let's just talk about how we don't condone that. But you, real lifer CPS caller, you go. You got the floor. You tell us everything you need to know. Yeah, I don't. Science girl sits there and says, I don't condone the CPS calling. But here's the floor. Here's the floor. You go ahead, Karina, and tell us how sorry you are. See, Karina, Alicia accidentally busted her out for being the scoop. She keeps saying that she's had to live with this for 2 years now. But I have been to the Scoop's channel. I knew the Scoop was part of Rel, but I didn't know who it was, right? I knew it was part of Rel because they were partial Rel. If you look at the Scoop's channel now, they've got Rel on there going, "We're coming to murder you, Bryan." So she supported that type of behavior, right? But I had talked to the Scoop under that channel. I didn't know it was Dumpy Dump. But if she felt so bad about it, why didn't she offer me her apology then before Alicia accidentally busted her out? You can look under some of the Scoop's comments. There's some of my comments are there. I stopped talking to it because I knew it was a friend of Rel's. She doxed her grandma and her baby, so I don't know nothing about that. Well, Science Girl isn't any better than whoever it is she's talking about. She's not any better than that. She actually, Science Girl actually sent me stuff on Emod and them to find out their address. That's how I called them, because Science Girl sent me that stuff. But she ain't no better than anybody else. Science Girl has Science Girl's channel is good because, for one, she's good looking. For two, she's got a really cute voice. And for three, she just, she plays the field either way. Whatever the way the wind's blowing, she'll go there. And if you get at her and you bring something up that's detrimental to her, or she feels is pressing her, she just shuts the channel off. She's gone for a couple months. But I remember when Science Girl and I were friendly. I considered her a friend at one point, and they were picking on her. And she was really upset because they kept saying she was ugly, which is the farthest thing from the truth. I don't know why they even bothered her, but I put up videos to support her, to help her out when people were picking at her. What I've always gotten from her was bullshit. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Tracy. But if Science Girl wanted to come up here, because she left a community post a minute ago that said that I support swatters, I'd like for her to come on up and explain to me about the day I had Oni on my panel and the day that I said, hey, Oni, I don't condone all that, but you're about to talk about somebody that I don't like. So even though I don't condone that, here's the floor. Go ahead. Let everybody hear what you have to say. If anybody believes that there's anything in Karina's words that were true, I thought there was something going on in that house because of one video. No, you were trying to get right in where the drama's at, where FOD was. You were trying to be happy to make Rel happy, and he didn't want nothing to do with you. And then your boyfriend tried to make a video about me, tried to call me a white supremacist and all that. But you thought there was something going on with my kids, right? That means a lot to me from somebody who I've never seen interact with their own kids. But, Science Girl wants to put this post up, and I know she's up, and I know she's awake, but I'll be glad to give you a link, because I'm not going on your panel. The other day, I jumped up on Diane's for a moment, and Amelia, that one of those earheads, not there's two of them, but look at Brian disrespecting Diane and disrespecting the chat. I wasn't even looking at the chat, and I sure didn't disrespect Diane. I was about to go off on Karina, so I dropped down. Diane asked me to promise that there wouldn't be any bullshit, so I had nothing to say about Diane's past. I kept it at hand with me and Karina, and then they were trying to get me to apologize to other people. No, I'm not apologizing to nobody. I don't know. I'm not there to do an apology tour. Andrew Hondo in the chat. Oh my God, look what he did. He doxed my dead brother. Well, for one, your brother wasn't dead when I doxed him. And for two, you hit a fucking pedophile. And then you're on here talking about everybody else, and you hit a pedophile for years. And you tried to get that video taken down, but it wasn't a dox. You tried several times to get it. It wasn't a dox. It was a true crime story about people who hid pedophiles. No, what she's saying, truth, is Oni was friends with Molly. And Oni flat out swatted himself, and he flat out swatted Hello Starlight. I think that's right when you first came into the community. I was on a panel with Hello Starlight when the SWAT call came in, and it was Oni that did that. And so she's saying that I support that. Well, Molly didn't swat nobody, and I don't believe she sent Oni to SWAT Hello Starlight. I don't believe that for a minute. I don't believe Molly did. I think Oni was trying to get in her good graces, though. I don't think Molly wants to go real life on people unless they fuck with her. And see, all these people, like where Molly's talking about Michelle. The only reason Molly's talking about Michelle is because Michelle started with her first. Now, me personally, Oni was friends with Alicia. She needs to understand that. As a matter of fact, Alicia said Oni was like a brother to her. She cared a lot about Oni. Now, that doesn't mean that Alicia knew anything about Hello Starlight SWAT. That means Oni's a piece of shit. Not the people that know him. Right? I would never have Oni on my fucking panel. I would never have Oni up on my panel to say, hey, you know what? I don't condone any of that. But go ahead. You're going to talk about somebody I don't like. when you give someone a platform, and they accuse me of all kinds of fucking shit. The reason they accuse me of shit is they don't want people to listen to me, right? They'll say that I've called jobs and I've done this and I've done that. I haven't done anything to anybody who wasn't fucking with me first. That's a fact. I'm good to know. I'm good at, and there's some people that have done shit to me that I like them and I'll never mention it. That's just the way I am. There's people that went real life on me that are that I'm friendly with because I care about them and I don't care. But the thing of it is, she said that I support a swatter. If you remember right, Science Girl, one of your buddies, FOD, the reason that she got booted out of my chat is because we were having a live with about 400 people in it, and we were talking about the effects of swatting. All right. And Full On Drama came in there and said something disgusting about somebody who was killed during a SWAT. So I booted Full On Drama. And for that, I got a CPS sent to my house. You were friendly with her after that. Hello Starlight was friendly with them after that. Amanda was friendly. All these people were friendly with a CPS caller after that. And still would. If she came back, you guys would flock right back to her. Because you have to keep the drama going. Well, I don't have to. I'm not here for bash for cash. Now, I might jump on here and make one of you look foolish, but I'm not here for bash for cash. And if I did it, if I focused my time on it, I could have a fucking hell of a drama channel. But in order to have a good drama channel, you have to hurt other people. You have to hurt other people that don't deserve it. You have to hurt people that you don't even agree what they did was wrong. You have to hurt people to have a drama channel. And I'm not into that. I'm not into, what can we go live about this Friday? Let me look around and find out what other people are talking about so I can have some content this Friday to make some money. That's not me. That's your mandolins. That's your science girls. That's all your Molly Clip channels. That's them. That's what they do. They have to be relevant. It's people like myself. Let me give you an example. Me and the Truth have known each other for the longest time. She's not looking to have a drama channel, but she will get on here and speak her mind about what's pissing her off. She's not looking for content. People come at her and they give her content. They fucking hand her content constantly. She's not looking for it. I get it all the time too. People say, hey, he's a real lifer. I ain't a fucking real lifer unless you fuck with me. If you fuck with me, and your goal is to make me mad and piss me off, don't be upset when you meet your goal. Hi, Pepper. I was just trying to see if Science Girl wanted to come over here and remind me about how I had Oni up on my panel and remind me how much I said that I loved him so much. Remind me of how I support that scammer. Remind me. That's a fact, though, Stellar. In order to have a good drama channel, there has to be negativity. There has to be insult. You have to inflict some kind of pain on someone else to get their reaction. And their reaction puts dollars in your pocket. And I'm not that type of person. That's not me. I don't want to live off somebody else suffering. She's not scared of me. She knows I ain't going to cuss her out. But one reason why she wouldn't come here is because it doesn't bring views to her channel. She has to have views to her channel. Now, I'll sit back and watch this stuff, and I defend myself. And if I see somebody needs a little hand, I might help them. As far as Molly goes, people like to trash on me because who I associate with, right? Well, Alicia, who would you have on your fucking panel? Yeah. Who'd you have on your... Alicia said one time that she doesn't give any credit to opinions that others have if they don't hold a master's degree. Right? That's what she said. Remember, she said that she doesn't give any credit to an opinion that someone has if they don't hold a master's degree. Well, of course, she's going to be live right now. But she's not going to be able to say where I had Oni on my panel supporting him. She's not going to be able to do that. She can leave that in her community post. You never once heard me. I argued with Oni before he did that shit. I was having arguments with Oni before he swatted her. And right at the same time, I was I don't know who you're blocked. How are you blocked? Who is that? Is that SG? Oh my gosh, she docked somebody in a dress. You know what? She's got pictures that she's put up on her community post, you know, of pictures that she's taken. There's kids in there. Oh my God, Alicia. Oh my God, Alicia, are you doxing somebody's kid? You know, you could put them in danger. You've put a picture up of them. Oh my God, somebody's going after him now. You doxing children over there? Mm-hmm. Alicia and Makeup Monster don't like her, and that's fine. They don't have to like her. She's not here for people to like her. Molly's here to line her pockets, and she'll tell you she wants to make money off YouTube. They don't have to like her. I don't care. She don't care. Well, because look, right now, when you're a clip channel and you're talking about Molly, it puts money in your pocket. That's why they're riding on her coattails. You know what you do? You know what you do if you don't like somebody and you can't stand them? Yeah. You know how you can tell when I can't stand somebody? I don't talk about them. I don't go to their channel. I don't talk about them. If I really can't stand them so much, I'll give you an example. I can't stand John Grimes. Now, as long as he don't say nothing about me, I don't say nothing about him because I don't like him. That's how you know. I heard that attorney on her channel last night, and she was just about correct on a lot of stuff. But there's going to be no charge brought on Molly. None. There's going to be nothing. Barnyard can do nothing about it. Barnyard went to that place and got herself intoxicated in a public place. She engaged in some stuff that maybe she didn't want shown, but I'm sure she knew there was cameras going. Molly didn't show anything. I could sit here and describe. I could describe a picture when I was trying to stick up for SG because they were calling her ugly. And SG is far from ugly. She's a really good looking woman. But they were trying to make her like she was ugly. So I got some pictures of her from when she was a little girl up until the time now. And there was one where she was butt naked. But she was standing in front of a mirror with a phone and she had herself covered. But I could tell, she was naked, but you couldn't see anything. Right? You can see the curves that she has. A little bit of bush there, a little roundness of her boob there, right in the camera where she's smiling. Now, is what I just did revenge porn? No, I described a picture that I saw. It's not revenge porn. What Molly did was describe something. And let's take 20 people, and we start with a story, right? And you tell one person, they tell another person, they tell another person, they tell another. By the time it gets to the 20th person, it's all mixed up. What Molly did was tell a story. She didn't show any porn. The word porn means pornography. Pornography, photography. What did Molly show us? It's just like these books that you have out there. You can buy books that have sexual stories in it. They'll tell exactly how it's going down. But you can buy those books right on a regular shelf. They don't come on the Playboy shelf and they don't come on the Hustler shelf because there's no pictures. Right. If it was forwarded to her, right, and she didn't show it, then the person that forwarded it to her could possibly be in trouble. Not Molly. You don't have to have a law degree to know the law, even though that lady up there is sounding pretty good. But there is no revenge porn. If Barnyard took the pictures herself and gave them to somebody, then they can do whatever they want with them. But they have to prove Barnard took them and gave them. Now, Alicia is more than welcome to come on. I don't hate Alicia, okay? I know that this is drama. I don't hate Mandolin. There's none of them on here that I really hate. You know, if we didn't have a different side of the drama, I liked Alicia at one time. I don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I'm just like, eh. And Mandolin the same way. Mandolin will tell everybody I doxed her entire family. Right? I didn't dox nothing about Mandolin. Nothing. I annoyed Mandolin. I aggravated Mandolin. I put up a picture of a house that she used to live in. But that's not a dox if you don't live there now. Just to aggravate her. Just like when she puts up, call me names and all kind of shit like that. That aggravates me. So, see, I can't push you down. I can't smack you. I can't cuss you out. I can dox the fuck out of you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. How about that, female? I just hope, I really hope, yeah, the pictures were described by Molly. There's nothing going to happen to Molly. Molly's not stupid. I could come on here and describe, let's say I had a sexual encounter with a YouTuber. I could come on here and talk about it word for word and say exactly what happened, how it went down. And that's not revenge porn. Revenge porn, pornography, graphic means a visual. And let this dumb, uneducated, trailer living in piece of shit have to tell you what graphy means. It means a picture. Now, if Molly raised one of them pictures up, then you'd have a different story. Why are people sending pictures of their hoochies? I don't know. People do that. I tell you what, when Nicole lived across the country, we used to use video and pictures and stuff, but we ended up getting married. We don't just send little pictures of our hoochies out to people. You don't do that. That's weird. And to me, I think it's weird. It's nasty. If somebody sends me one, I don't. Okay, now I've got a picture. What do you want me to do? No. I'm more of an on hands training type of person. Don't send me a picture of your boobs. Send me your boobs. Right, Nicole?
What?
Yeah. See, that's Nicole doesn't care. And God bless everybody thinks I abuse the shit out of Nicole. Come here.
Fuck off.
Come here, bitch.
What are you gonna do if I don't?
I'm gonna sit over here. I ain't gonna do nothing. You know I ain't gonna do nothing.
I know that.
Yeah, as long as you stay away from that bathroom, you're good.
I was just in there.
You know what happens when you go near the bathroom, right?
Yep. I'll put your head in the toilet.
She's gonna put my head in the toilet. Oh, Nicole just said she put my head in the toilet. Hey, Nicole.
What?
Would you stay with any man that put your head in the toilet?
I don't know.
I don't know. They're gonna take that and run with it, just like that one.
They will.
Just like that one time I said. Now they want to know about. I asked you. You were in a little deceivious mood. I asked you. I said they want to know about why I put your head in the toilet, and you're like, yeah. And they said, there she goes. She's admitting it. She's admitting it. No, what you were admitting to is what they wanted to know about. You want me to put your head in the toilet?
You're all stupid.
Hey.
Everybody who uses YouTube is stupid.
Next time I'm gonna take a big old shit before I put my head in the toilet. How about that?
Make sure you flush it first.
I'm gonna flush it when your head's in it.
You're disgusting.
But no, her head never went in the fucking toilet. It would take a little fight from 14 years ago. And oh my God, there's toilet paper, man. But anyways, I just wondered if Science Girls, she hollered at me one day, Brian, get your ass up here. That's why I didn't go. I don't go to any panel where somebody says, get your ass up here.
Oh,
I would like to see Alicia get a date with somebody that would pull her away from YouTube. You know, I've never seen it. There's no doubt that she could get a man, but I've just never seen her with one. Here's the bottom line. If Molly is so bad, Alicia, makeup mobster, if Molly is so bad What could you be doing with your day that's productive besides spending time on someone that's so bad? She's good for you. She gives you something to talk about. And you're good for her because you keep her popular. Yeah. Molly doesn't care if people talk about her. And then Baconators are good, by the way, too. Molly doesn't care if people don't talk about it. It's when they lie. You're going to bring up that Karina on your panel. She's going to talk about Molly fucked this person and Molly did that person and Molly did. When she sat right there and lied. First she said, I was under FOD spell, so I called CPS. Then she said, well, there was things that I thought were going on. And I'm so sorry. See, she wants to play you fucking people for a sucker. She knows that the past history of YouTube is to go and do something real shitty and then come back and go, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. And the next time I get caught doing something, I'll be sorry then too. I'm sorry. Well, see, that's what people don't get from me. People don't get an I'm sorry from me because if I do something, I've already thought it out before I did it. And I'm not sorry. If you fuck with me and you piss me off and you get what you want, then that's what you get. Fuck you, Hondo, and your pedophile brother. I'll dox him again. The reason Hondo got doxxed is because he kept fucking with me and fucking with me and fucking with me and talking about me, telling everybody, oh, he disgraced the whole lesbian community. And then I caught him calling, what's that guy's name? That big YouTuber starts with a P. I forget his fucking name now. I'm calling him a fag. Yeah. Yeah, BryanSt.John abused the whole lesbian gay community. He likes to call people the F word. Then I caught him doing it, and I played that clip over and over where he was calling him a fag. Then he was talking about, crimes and covering up for crimes. Motherfucker, you hid your brother in your own house, and I found it. And I put it up, and they tried to get it taken down. But they wouldn't dox it. YouTube said it wasn't a dox. That's true crime. The fact that he tried, when I doxed his brother and where he lived at, Hondo tried to put a strike on me, claiming that he was his brother, right? But the police report showed in his charges that he's not to have internet access. So how can he be reporting me if he's not allowed to have internet access? That's why YouTube let it stay up, dumbass. Who wants to ask me a question? She wants to ask me a question? She can ask me a question. She can ask me a question. That's why I went live. I'm going to give her a chance to speak. I don't need all the other drama that comes with talking to someone. Or I would go over to her channel. But I don't need that. Someone so educated says axe. Oh, I've got that video. I made Leaf Blower. My thing is this. I'll make a video. I'll let my point stand for a while, and then I'll be done with it. I get rid of it. That's how I do. I don't leave them forever. Like, some people gave me shit for going on Diane's panel because I had said so much stuff about her. Diane invited me up there to speak to someone who harmed my children. That's why I broke that. I don't care what Diane did in the past. I don't care. My focus was on the person that harmed my children. I didn't care. She asked me to remain calm on her panel, and I did. Period. And we all know what happened. And harping on it's not going to go nowhere. Diana showed that she's strong enough to say, hey, fuck it. You guys got me. Whatever. I'm staying here. Fuck you if you don't like me. That's the end of it. What can you do? And Diane keeps saying, well, he did this to me and he did. No, I called you out for what you did. We were arguing. You were calling me poopy pants and saying shit about Rel, you know what? So I just kept exposing you. That's what happened. I just kept exposing you. I didn't do anything to you. The one that actually did something to you and called and checking on your real life was allowed back up on your panel with a, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And that's the fakest ass shit. I've seen people around here do that all the time. I'm sorry. You know they ain't sorry. I'm sorry is like a get out of jail free card around here, and I'm not stooping to that level. I'm not. And if you do get an apology from me, you know that it's genuine. It's not because here's another way I don't apologize when people say you should tell them you're sorry. You should tell them no, because if I don't feel it, I ain't telling them that. I don't need somebody to tell me about that shit. I see if Sceince Girl wants to come up.
When you
guys want to hear a
moderate
commercial real
severe
quick?
Crohn's disease.
No, we don't like commercials around here.
I'm sorry, so sorry that I was such a fool. I didn't know love could be so cruel.
Tap, 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 tap.
You tell me mistakes are part of being young, but I don't like.
Does that work all the time or not around here? I'm sorry. Here, yeah. It does. These people, yeah, it does. These people do this shit on here. They come on, they do something really ignorant, right? They'll go after somebody. Yeah, like that lady that drove by my house, drove by the house, took pictures, right?
He's got nothing else better to do.
Well, wait a minute. And she was talking shit about me on a live, and I said something about it. I'm like, girl, we ain't bothered. I ain't bothered you. And she sends me this text, this long apology, and how she's sorry, and how she shouldn't have talked about me. And I said, well, do it on your fucking panel then. You drive by my fucking house and take videos. But since she's sorry, that's okay. I don't fuck with her anymore. I don't fuck with people who aren't fucking. If people remember when Pink Lady Luck and I got it, yeah, they're not gonna get it. You're right. When Pink Lady Luck and I got into it, it went on for about 3 days. She said some shit about me. I told her to stop. She didn't stop. I exposed her. I did a fun thing for the family that she was hurting. I honed in on a guy's hospital thing. I did a fundraiser for the family that she hurt. Pink hasn't said anything to me since, and I haven't said anything to her since. If we run into each other, like if she's on a panel, like she goes to save Robbie's, she'll just drop off, or I'll just drop off. Or I see her in a chat somewhere, I don't say nothing to her, and she don't say nothing to me. That fight was over because we don't continue to go at each other. She doesn't feel the need to do that, and neither do I. That's how come the and that fight between me and Pink was large. But she don't bother me, so I don't bother her. If Pink was to leave some shitty post about me, of course I'd be right back. But no. And I'm not sorry. I'm not. The only thing that I'm sorry for is believing that some of these people that pretended like they were friends turned out to be pieces of shit. Sceince Girl. Hello, Starlight. Mandolin. 180. Shall I keep going? All these people that pretended to be friends when I jumped out onto the drama community and say, hey, I can do this. I can drag people. I can make funny ass videos. Ha ha, look at Bryan go. Until I got sick of it. When they say, hey, Bryan, you should do this. And I said, nah, ain't into that. Nah, ain't in, nah, good night. And then Bryan became a piece of shit because he's not useful anymore. Just Angel. 180 is, man. He's the most, he should just put on a dress. And you know the thing that's sad about it is 180 makes me mad at people that like him. When it's him that's being a piece of shit. I had talked to that guy for a year or so. You know, after he made this Discord, it was all about Jesus, and we were in there talking and the gospel up. And then Amanda Lynn does a live, and she starts mentioning me. And his simp ass said, I think Bryan needs to just own that he's a sinner and stop playing that Christian role. The fuck out of here, man. 180, I wouldn't give a fuck how crippled you were. You need smacked in the mouth, dude. He really does. And he doesn't realize that none of these women are giving up any pussy for him. Hello, Starlight had everybody. She had me believing that they were going to get together, right? A lot of Hello Starlight, I've never heard Hello Starlight talk about a man or anything. Hey, maybe you just need to get laid. You know? Maybe you just need to get laid. I wish that I wouldn't have. See, one of the reasons I kind of dislike Steph in the first place is because she kind of picked Hello Starlight. I kind of had a soft spot for her. I kind of wish that soft spot wasn't there. Well, the reason I have a soft spot for Hello Starlight is because I was on her panel when she got swatted. That's the main reason. And I listened to her cry in the background and listened to her how she was scared for her kids. That's why I could fucking go on for months about Hello Starlight, but I'm not going to. Because Oni already did that. Oni already put her in her proverbial place, if you want to say that. He already hurt her with what YouTube can do. And I've already seen what it sounds like when she's crying. And I don't want to hear it. So I ain't going to do it. Most of my bicker is with her behind the scenes. And she'll say, I haven't talked to him for months. As soon as she did that, I reminded her she just talked to me a week ago in text. I ignore him. No, you don't. You don't ignore me. I told her the problem's 180. Get him to shut the fuck up. Or man up. This motherfucker hanging out at Dave the Fisherman's house, or Dave the Fisherman came to visit him at one point. Credibility gone. Anyways, I don't think that Sceince Girl is going to come over here. I thought maybe she would. You know, I thought maybe she would come over here. She's been on my panel before. But she just wants to sit over there and run her fucking mouth. You go ahead and do that, Sceince Girl. You sit over there and run your mouth. And what I'm going to do is enjoy my day off. Enjoy my family. This is the one that went camping this weekend. I'm going to enjoy my wife who doesn't get on YouTube because they got nothing better to do and talk about other people. I'm going to enjoy my wife who doesn't need the drama to make herself feel relevant. That's what I'm going to do today. And as soon as I click off this live, I'm not going to worry about anything on YouTube. That's what I'm going to do today, Sceince Girl. And you go check your hair for leaves. Bye, y'all. Piece of chick grease.